We have won the culture war! We have done it!
That right there is Charlie Kirk, arguably the face of right-wing American politics, debating college students. Classic. He's a really good debater, but a caveman at the same time. But you might have noticed him using a pretty interesting term in the video. Culture war. A culture war is defined as a form of cultural conflict, a metaphorical war between different social groups who struggle to politically impose their own ideology. A culture war isn't fought on a certain country's soil. It's fought on Twitter. It's a very fancy term we've created to kind of label the very endless arguments and debates that we've had in the past few years. Abortion, gun control, the death penalty, immigration. You pick a side and guess what? Nothing the other side will ever say will convince you that they are right. You say that abortion is illegal and is 100% murder, there is no way someone like a liberal, a progressive like me could convince you that actually you should be able to get one and it's a human right. Absolutely nothing most of the time. You are not debating to learn, you're debating to win. I, as a left-winger, think that you, a potential right-winger, is completely wrong, and you as a right-winger think that I, a left-winger, is also completely wrong. And there is nothing we could ever do to change each other's minds. Because there is one main thing that we do to either make it bigger and end it. It's the same exact thing, and that is debate. Every time you debate somebody, and you have different political views, each side gets more fired up. They become more convinced of their own ideology. But whoever wins gets closer to winning the cultural war. And this happens in each debate possible, each debate in the world, every single debate kind of helps end a culture war. The debate you had with your conservative grandfather that you unsurprisingly won helps kind of win the culture war in favor of left-wing politics. The sad part is that both sides can be both moral and immoral at the same exact time. If you are pro-abortion, you are sparing countless women and their unwanted children of endless suffering. At the same time, you're also massacring babies. If you're pro-life, if you're anti-abortion, then you're not killing babies. At the same time, you're forcing them to suffer because they're being given the worst hand of cards, the worst set of cards possible in life. They're literally being born to parents who do not want to raise them. And an orphanage isn't that good either. If you do not like the death penalty, then you are, moral and are not killing a lot of people who maybe deserve to live. At the same time, you are not killing people who probably do not deserve to live. If you love the death penalty, then that's just pure justice. At the same time, you're killing a lot of people. So if both sides are wrong and right at the same time, who wins a culture war? Well, most often, the side with more courage. The side that is noisier. The side that actually has more balls. Just take a look at Trump versus Harris. Trump didn't win the election because of flawless logic and amazing morality and amazing foreign policy or shit like this. No. He won because Make America Great Again, MAGA, is honestly a pretty good slogan. His campaign was really good. People got really fired up. MAGA is the MAGA community. The MAGA supporters are very relentless. They are very supportive of Donald Trump. Harris, progressives, they're just a little bit too cautious. Trump had MAGA. What the fuck did Harris have? Culture wars just aren't chess matches. The person with the most flawless logic and greatest arguments is not going to win. Because in any debate, the person that is more explosive and less cautious, more relentless, is going to win. You could have the best arguments on the face of the earth, but if you don't have the guts to say them and make them sound true, no matter how true they are, if you don't have the guts, you're not gonna win. If you do have the guts, if you have more guts, you are going to win. It's that simple. A culture war is like a street fight, and in street fights, hesitation gets you knocked out instantly. And sadly, meanwhile, the real problems like poverty, education, people not getting free school lunches, just sit in the corner like, oh, hey, remember me? Most of the time, culture wars are just a distraction, and a perfect distraction at that. If we're busy screaming about flags and pronouns and debating each other, then we're not really going to, focus on why rent is going up or whatever the fuck. Because we're too passionate about these subjects, and we should be passionate about them. But, a culture war doesn't really get you anywhere when, like, the only thing that helps you win is just being, more fired up than your opponent. So the next time somebody declares that they've won a culture war like Charlie Kirk just did, just ask yourself, did you actually win anything? Or was it just like another highlight reel for your fans? Was it just like another boost to your ego? Did anything actually change? With all this said, debating is really, really fun. But it doesn't change anything. I disagree. Oh, wow. That means a lot. Wow. You disagree with my take on abortion. That's 100% going to change the government policies. It's not. You can debate for fun, but don't expect it to actually change anything. We can have conversations. But that's pretty much all they are. Convos. Drop your takes in the comments and let's see if we can disagree or agree without fueling the ego-chasing culture war we are currently in. Or that we will always be in. I'll see you later, and smarter and stronger and more politically informed or more, ready to go to war. A culture war.